Well, hi everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful week. I have been shopping, mostly online, but I have found a few things when I was out and about, and I thought I'd share them with you. It is a cloudy day today, and so this is a perfect day to sit and go through my packages, and I'm going to do that with you right now. I am wearing an outfit that I ordered online. I think I like this. Haven't quite made the decision, but I'm keeping it anyway because it's so darn comfortable. I am going to wear this around the house and possibly to the grocery, places like that. What I love about it is that it's super, super comfortable. It has the rolled leg. It comes kind of a straight leg, not a skinny leg, but a straight leg. And it has a matching top. Bottom and top matches. That is the problem I'm having with this, and I'm trying to come up with a solution. It is really super matchy. It almost looks like a jumpsuit, which is not a bad thing, but it's not the look I was going for. I think I might look to see if I can find this online in a pale gray and mix the two and just break the sets up. And then I'll have work around the house clothes and things to wear out in the lawn, and I really love the fit of this. It has puff sleeves. It's gathered at the wrist and at the shoulder, and like I said, this pant has a cuff, which I absolutely love. Great with tennis shoes. High neckline, which is fine on cool days. That's a wonderful thing to have. And when I bought it, it had a drawstring. It's gathered at the waist, and it had a long drawstring. So what I did, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can stand up a bit. I took the drawstring, which was very, very long, and I cut it off and double tied it on both sides because I didn't like the strings hanging down, and I thought this was a much better look than having it in a giant bow. So that's what I've done with these joggers. And I found them on Amazon. So I was online placing an order with Amazon, and this was one of the items that I had dropped in the cart a while back. And then I decided, I gotta decide if I want that or not, and I decided to go ahead and get it. Because you can't go wrong with something this comfortable. You're going to wear it no matter what. So that's what I did. But I also got this package from Amazon, and one item I think you might have seen in another video. Yes, you did. I remember telling you about it, and it is something I order quite often. And if you haven't tried this product, you might give it a try. It's Shu Uemura Ultimate Reset Extreme Repair Duo Serum Very Damaged Hair. So that is what I use. It's an oil. I've never been able to get them to combine. There's supposed to be a cream and an oil. At some points when you're using the bottle down, it will have cream and oil mixed together. Let's see if I can show you the bottle from here. But most of the time it's just an oil that I get out of the bottles, and I've been buying this for a very long time. So there's nothing wrong with the way it comes out of the pump, but it certainly does the trick. It takes away all those frizzies that you're trying to get rid of and just makes your hair very, very smooth. So I really enjoy using Shu Uemura, and that is Shu Uemura Art of Hair. How about that? So I highly recommend that if you have not tried it. And then in the same Amazon package, I have been looking for this book for a long time and could not find it, and I did find it online. And it's not a new book. It's been out for some time. It is Behind the Beautiful Forevers by Catherine Boo, and Catherine Boo is a Pulitzer Prize winning author. So this is just a short excerpt of the premise of this book, just to give you a general idea of what it's about. In this brilliant, breathtaking book by Pulitzer Prize winner Catherine Boo, a bewildering age of global change and inequality is made human through the dramatic story of families striving toward better life. And Anawati, and I may be pronouncing that incorrectly, but it's a makeshift shelter or settlement in the shadow of luxury hotels near the Mumbai airport. And I have heard so many great things about this. It was on the 10 best books, the New York Times book review in 2012. So apparently it was written in 2012. But it still holds true today because I know firsthand. Years ago, I went to India and spent some time. And I went to Jaipur, Agra, and Delhi. I've never been to Mumbai. And so I want to read this book because from what I am reading, it's very much like what I saw in India. It's one of the places I've been to that, other than some of the Southeast Asian countries, has a huge discrepancy between the poor and the upper class. Going to India, I did notice a huge gap between the very poor, and I mean very poor, and the very, very wealthy. And it's so obvious because, yes, you do see small little villages with like little shanties right beside these beautiful, beautiful homes. And you just feel in your heart that the people in those shanties must see those beautiful homes and see the lifestyle they're living and just ache for that life. So that is what this book is about. I had a friend tell me about it, and I don't want to give too much away because I did not want to know all the details when she was telling me. So I've been looking forward to reading this. And if you get a chance, if you're into travel and you want to read, or you want to just read a really good book, I'm going to suggest, before I even read it, to read Behind the Beautiful Forevers. And I know why it's called Behind the Beautiful Forevers, but I'm afraid to tell you because I don't want to give that away either. But that is the life, death, and hope in a Mumbai undercity. So pick that up if that sounds interesting to you. And moving on to something completely different, I bought, finally, because I've been looking for it, baby foot exfoliation. What a transition. I just can't get over this. Baby foot exfoliation foot peel. That seems so unnecessary after talking about the poverty in India. But if you are interested in getting ready for the spring seasons, then I suggest baby foot. I have not tried it. This isn't sponsored. I've just been wanting to try it because I've heard so many great things about it. And this is, let's see what's in here. Actually, I think there are little plastic booties, and let's see what we have. Yes. I'm not going to open it all the way because I'm not going to use it on screen. I don't think you want to watch me do a foot exfoliation on screen, but I'm sure some of you out there would love that, but I'm not going to do it. But you get booties, and you get this exfoliating, I think it's a cream. This, by the way, is lavender scented. Well, it does say it's simple, effective, and effortless, but over on the back side, there is a slight warning. It says sunburn alert. This product contains an alpha hydroxy that may increase your skin's sensitivity to the sun, and particularly the possibility of sunburn. So if you are going on spring break anytime soon, which will be before we know it, do this way in advance. Don't wait and do it like even a week before, because it takes 5 to 7 days for your feet to start to peel. So you don't want to do it like the weekend before you leave. It's not going to work for you. Do it, say, 3 or 4 weeks before you leave. Then you'll have fresh, beach-ready feet, and they may not burn. I would put extra sunblock on my feet after I did this. And the reason I'm warning you is because at one time I did alpha hydroxy peel on my chest and went out in the sun, and of course the worst could happen. I got a really bad sunburn on my chest, but I will never do that again. So it only takes once to learn a big lesson. Now, what do we have here? Oh, remember me telling you several weeks ago that I wanted to get the rollerball perfume, a particular scent of perfume that I wanted for travel. And I have looked probably 4 or 5 places for it and cannot find it. And I found online this atomizer that you can use to fill. Let's see if I can open it. I haven't even tested it out, but I thought it's only $6. So for about $6, I can test it out and see what it's all about. I'm hoping, oh, look at this. It has the spritzer. I'll have to read the instructions about how to fill it, but it looks as if there's a cap here. So I imagine you drop it in there and then you spritz your perfume, and you can take that on vacation instead of your entire bottle of perfume. So I'm going to try that out, and I'm going to link all this below so you don't have to hunt it down. I just had this pop up on my Instagram feed, and I thought it was as if they were reading my mind. I'm getting scared about some of this because as soon as I think of something, and I might have Googled the perfume, the travel perfume, and that might have gotten in the algorithm. And so they sent me this idea and I bought it. So we are going to see if it actually works. I will let you know in the future. I'm not going to do it today, but I am going to open this one. Let's see. I think I ordered this in Beaches. No, I ordered this from Venus. I was looking for beach cover-up. You know, I bought a beach cover-up at Target not too long ago. Well, I think I'm tired of winter and I'm ready for spring and summer. So I'm starting to do some spring and summer shopping, which I'm sure a lot of you are, especially if you have an early spring trip coming up. And I ordered this as a beach cover-up for a white bathing suit or a black bathing suit. It's actually like a long, long cardigan. Look at this. I love the colors. And I have a trip planned this summer where I can wear this and it will be perfect. Also, I think this would be great to wear with white jeans and maybe a white cami under it. So let's see, does it have pockets? No pockets, but it is like a crochet knit, and you wouldn't be able to wear this without something under it because it is see-through. And it has long sleeves with a bell sleeve, which is very, very pretty. It has no buttons, no zipper, so it's perfect as a beach cover-up. I love this. It's an odd color for me, but it's going to be perfect for the location where I'm going, and I'll take you with me when I go. So if you are interested in that, I bought this through the website Venus. And what else is going on? Watched a couple of good movies, or a couple of questionable movies. I watched The Glass Onion, which took me halfway through the movie to figure out the plot, but I was very interested in the actors who were in it. A lot of really great actors and an interesting story. There's a big twist in the movie. If you like a murder mystery, this is a good one. I saw an older movie called Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. And that was a very, very violent movie, but fast action. If you like a fast action Brad Pitt movie, this is the one for you if you haven't already seen it. I've just happened across that one, but specifically turned on Glass Onion because I had heard it won some Golden Globe awards. And I try to watch as many shows that are coming up for the Academy Awards that I can right before the Academy Awards, so I can watch that and know exactly what they're talking about. I'm in the middle of, well, I've watched 2 episodes of White Lotus. The first episode, they are just setting up the characters for you. They don't really have a lot of action going on, but you get pulled into the story. The second episode, you get pulled in deeper. So I think this evening I'll watch the third episode. I believe there are 8 episodes of The White Lotus, but it is an award-winning show. I believe it streams on Prime. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video and you find one item at least in all of this that is interesting to you. And if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, please tap the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And you can always follow me on Instagram. Bye.